on how to let Earth stay longer.
Not the Earth to stay longer, but I think more of like our species.
Yeah.
To stay longer. Our generations.
Have you ever wondered if this is all a dream? Have you ever wondered if you're living in someone else's mind?
Yes.
Yeah, I did once.
Or if you're the actual only human alive and everyone else are just images created by someone.
The Truman Show.
Exactly.
Yes, I have. Because I remember once I was on this playground with my friend and I was like, what if we're dreaming right now? She's like, you're stupid. I'm like, I was like in second grade, but I was like, I guess in second grade I like to question stuff and I like to, I guess, stand out. So I was like, what if we're all dreaming right now? And then I realized like since I was really little, I've always been wondering, like, what if everything we do on this earth doesn't actually matter?
Exactly. Does it?
It doesn't matter, but that's the question. What does matter?
True that.
I don't know what matters. Does God matter? But is there even a God? We don't even know. That's why I believe that science, in my mind, I don't think science matters. I don't think anything we do on this earth really matters. But I can't figure out what does matter. What distinguishes between what matters and doesn't.
It's all in your mind.
We think too much.
True that. Yeah, the thing is, what does matter? So let's say we do like kill all the trees and extract all the oil and the gas right now,
Does that
and then
does
does
that
that does dying matter? Have you thought about dying? Because honestly, I don't think dying's a bad thing.
If I
Well, it's
die,
not gonna be that bad. I mean, there's always gonna be humans. For right now, there's gonna be humans.
Question before I forget this: do you believe in reincarnation?
oh, it's like when you die, you reincarnate.
Like
you become alive.
like there's a life before life. So before this, let's say in another life ago, I was a snail, and then when I die, my next life is in a rabbit,
Oh.
or in another human
I don't
being.
think
Do you
so.
believe that?
I don't think
Well,
so.
I was raised as a Buddhist, so my dad and my mom always told me, you have to be a good person because everything you do reflects on your next life. So if you're a bad person in this lifetime, you're gonna be reincarnated into something bad. But if you're a good person in this lifetime, you're going to be reincarnated to something good. Like everything you do, there's a cause and an effect. Therefore, if you may not have the effect in this lifetime, but you may do it in another lifetime. And as a Buddhist, I was raised to believe that. And now, I guess, since I was told that for years and years, and my dad always told me that, I'm still kind of stuck into the reality that I do believe in it, although I don't really understand. There is no logical explanation.
Question. Okay.
Again?
Yeah. That she said good or bad person reflects on what you were caught. So what is good or bad? Is there such a thing as good or bad, or is it just like humans, like morals? So you think this is right, so you think it's good. You think that you're doing that is wrong, so it's bad. But is there really a good or bad?
I don't think there's really a good or bad thing. I think it's more as your perspective and your opinion and what you believe is. As maybe hurting someone that hurted you might be something bad for that somebody, but then for me it might be a good thing because
So you know we're gonna talk.
this is my belief or my perspective of how I was raised.
Wait, question again.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to raise a human that is completely impartial and unbiased?
No. Because I think it's natural. All humans
Have opinion.
have opinions. I have opinions. Everyone has an opinion. And sometimes you can't raise a kid that's... Because a human thinks, right? We all agree that humans think too much, meaning we all agree that they think. So if humans think, that probably means that it's kind of hard to raise a kid that's not biased. And about what Cathy's question about good and bad, in what I believe, what one person believes is always different from another person's belief. But I guess in a lot of religions, which most people were in the past followed religions, and in almost all religions, they teach you the definition of a good person is a person with morals, a person who cares, and I guess that's what religion taught us. But the question right now about good and bad is, does religion exist? Is there a God? And I think that God doesn't necessarily mean Jesus Christ God, but I think God means
The creator of the
a
world.
creator of the world, or
Or a creator of the universe,
Yeah.
actually. Like, how was the universe made?
Yeah.
Like, if you think of it, there should be a start of everything. Am I repeating what I said just now?
Yeah. But then you know how she said is there a God or not? But then you know how the scientific said, like Charles Darwin, like we learned last year, how it was made by evolution. So is it God or evolution? How are we supposed to know that? Is science like telling the truth, or is really God just started the world? Like how do we know which one is the truth?
Yeah. How do we know that science is? We can trust science.
yeah.
See, that's the thing. Science isn't the absolute truth.
Yeah.
What is the
No.
evolution?
Exactly. I don't think we'll ever know the absolute truth.
And I think it's kind of pointless for humans to always live their life figuring out what's the truth when we're never ever going to figure it out. There are wars created. Wars happen because of truth. People are killed because of their perspective on truth, which I think is kind of really dumb to have wars fought over the truth and people being killed for the truth, and people like Galileo being exiled for telling the truth because nobody ever knows the truth.
So
Yeah.
you think people can get killed is a bad thing?
What?
Opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. But as I said, religion.
You know how before it's like scientific people and science was against churches and religion. As like when you called, like you said, before, as like the religion and the people in the church were making the people think like them, as they had to believe what the church was saying. But then when Galileo and other scientists arrived and found this new theory thing with like planets and Earth, then all this began of fighting. So would the science say the truth, or would the religion say the truth? But then if the religion knew they were right, why would they fight against the scientific?
It
Were they scared that they were wrong?
Okay. The thing is, it's not that we won't discover the absolute truth. It's just that we might discover it for all we know. It's just that we'll never know if it is the absolute truth or not. That's the thing.
I think that science, in my perspective, I think science is kind of a religion. I think what religion does is it kind of, it's what you believe is the truth.
Yeah.
You go to different religions because you believe that what they believe is truth is what you believe is truth. Therefore, I think science is also a type of religion, because the people who, like scientists and people who really believe in science, they believe that their truth is the truth that the scientists say, the truth that has been proven, and yeah. So in a way, I think science is kind of religion, but for really factual.
I feel like religion is like the way of, it could be a way of life.
I think we're all kind of, religion is like your opinion.
Religion, yeah, it's kind of like, religion for some people is is the meaning of their life. For example, like, I don't really know any religions, but let's say for this religion, like I don't really understand the religion. Like, let's say for this religion, their main goal is like treat others the way you want to be treated. So that's the meaning of life. Another is to be happy.
In my religion, Buddhism, we usually our meaning of life is kind of like be the person, like suffer consequences, suffer darkness, suffer all the bad things, but in the end, good things will happen if you suffer the things well, it's our definition of truth. So yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Do you believe luck exists?
Luck?
Yes.
Well, I think luck isn't. I guess luck is kind of when you don't you don't deserve something, but it's given to you. Therefore, I think the thing you wanted really badly, and it's just given to you.
So you believe in fate?
No.
Okay.
I think luck can exist, but I don't know.
I don't think it's called luck. I think it's just called
Yeah.
it just came to you.
For you, you can also say this. For you to not believe in luck was always your fate.
What?
Get it? You
No,
get
not
it?
that way.
Got it?
Fate is something they call like what will happen to you. So let's say fate. Your fate is like fixed. You can't change it. So for you to not believe in luck was always in your fate. Your fate has decided for you that you're not going to believe in luck. So is fate real? Hi.
I guess
I think we're over time right now. How much?